is my privilege to welcome all of you to this summit on children and youth mental health. The coalition that organized this day of sharing and dialogue and action is made up of a rich and unique grouping of organizations. We are united in the intense belief that together we can change the world as it is currently experienced by children who suffer from mental health issues.
The day today is broken up into two parts, really. This morning is about sharing lived experiences. We'll hear from young people on the Youth and Family panel. We'll hear from award-winning broadcaster Valerie Pringle. And we'll be lucky enough to wrap up the morning today with a performance play by Elevated Grounds. This afternoon is about taking what we've heard this morning and planning next steps. So during the working session, you'll have a chance to develop strategies and actions to guide the coalition's ongoing work. And after that, you will find out how you can advocate and influence public policy. Very exciting.
We know, as you do, that success for our kids is strongly linked to mental health and well-being, whether that success is in the community, whether that success is in the school, whether that success is at college or university, or right across the board.
What age would you say that you first noticed that something wasn't quite right?
When I first started noticing, I was actually in high school at the age of 15. I started crying a lot at school. I started sleeping in and missing school. I wasn't able to concentrate, started missing a lot of classes, and that's when I realized something was up. Actually, not me, my guidance counselor and my mom noticed.
Tabitha, we talked about stigma on the phone, and you actually have an interesting perspective on this.
You know, I didn't worry about the stigma. For me, it was more concern about getting her help. I don't mind going out and helping others. You know, just keeping myself in the closet, I'm not helping her and I'm not helping others. You know, we need help and we need to come out and help. And everyone has, like, if so many people are sitting here, all of them have. If 1 in 5 has, let us imagine how many do we have here now? 500? So how many of you have mental health issues? You just need to come out and say, we need the help now.
The one thing that's really struck me, and I think it is the single most distressing fact, which I think is why everybody is in this room, you know, as I've understood and investigated this issue more and more, is the issue of child and youth mental illness, and the fact that 80% of all psychiatric disorders emerge in this age group and are the most common illness of onset then. And that in this world, and I suppose, you know, I might have been vaguely one of them, that there's still so many people who don't believe children and adolescents can even have a mental illness. But we have to open our eyes and see what's real, and a lot of you are dealing with that on a daily basis.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1 in 5
Canadians will experience a mental health illness at least once in their lifetime. At a staggering 1.5 million. Depression is affecting many of our Canadian children. Here is a fact that you cannot hide. 4,000 Canadians die each year by suicide.
The Charter of Rights is a set of ideal standards that we wanted to create in consultation with students and with experts across the field, across Ontario. And what we wanted to do as an association is we wanted to encourage a united stance on mental health issues.
There's a United Nations report that was published in 2008 called The Health and Well-Being of Children in the World's 21 Wealthiest Countries. And its opening paragraph, it says, you can judge a nation's stature by how it cares for its children, by how it looks after them in material and health terms. In that report, it turned out that Canada tied for 12th of the world's 21 wealthiest countries. And I don't know about you, but I wasn't happy with that. Because you see, I'm a selfish old cookie, and I want to live in the country in the world that is the best place to be a child or a youth. Because I'm totally convinced that'll be the best place to be an old guy.
The Mental Health Commission will be launching what we're calling at this point a social movement called Partners for Mental Health. And the purpose of Partners for Mental Health will be very simple. It's first of all to give Canadians an opportunity to sign up and say they're interested in participating in some form of national fundraising event for which, by the way, the money will be important, but by far the most important thing will be the terrific expansion in awareness, the terrific expansion of the fact that it will be possible and now for Canadians to say we actually care about mental health. It's okay to stand up and tell people that mental health matters. You don't need to hide in the shadows anymore.
As a mom, as someone who lives with mental illness every single day through her daughter, I want to thank everybody here personally and on behalf of the families that we at Parents for Children's Mental Health represent, not only for what you've given today, but for what you contribute to the lives of our children every day. It isn't an easy job to be in, whether it's in education or in the community-based sectors, so I thank you very much.